You're about to discover an app that is so useful and easy to use, you'll wonder how you lived without it. Right now, your experience in the admin area is limited to the out-of-the-box features of Business Catalyst. With this app, you'll be able to customize the menus within the admin section, allowing you to bring new links and features into the admin console. Let's take a quick look at some of the features. With this app, you're able to change the admin menu labels. You're able to add links to external resources or even links to things to pull into the admin area themselves. You can reorder menu items, you can hide default menu items, and you can even change the icons associated with the menus and upload your own. Here we can see we've already customized some of the menu options. We have a custom icon for the dashboard. We've renamed e-commerce to store and given it a new icon. We've added a feedback section where we've embedded an external survey tool right into the interface. We've added Gmail to the top where we can click on that to bring up our Gmail application external. And there are hundreds of other ways that you can use this app. These are just a few examples. Using the app is simple. We access it by going to Site Settings and then Admin Menu Labels. From here we have a nice easy to use drag and drop interface to change the admin menus around. I will now demonstrate some of the features by way of example. Let's say we'd like to embed an email support form from desk.com into Business Catalyst to allow our customers the easy ability to get in touch with us. I'm going to add a new menu item and I'll call it support. I'll paste the URL I get from desk. This is where my customer portal is, and I get to choose where I'd like to place this item. Now I can choose the top to have it appear in the top ribbon, the left to be a top level menu item, or I can place it underneath any of the other existing menu items. In this case, I'm going to put it on the left. I can choose whether I'd like this to open a new window or if I'd like this to stay within the admin. And in this case, I'd like to open it within the admin. So I'll click Add to List. We'll notice that this now appears below. I can drag and drop this and place this in a different spot, such as just below the dashboard. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this icon, so I'd like to change that, and I can do so by clicking on it. I've arrived at the icon library, where I can select from any of the existing icons, any ones I've already uploaded, or I can upload a new one. In this case, I'd like to use the Chicago Digital logo, so I will click on that and hit Select. This will now replace that default icon I placed there, and let's say I wanted to move that down again, I can go ahead and do so. Once I've added the item to the menu, I'm going to go and click Save and refresh my browser, and we'll see that the item has appeared on the left. Clicking on this now opens up the Support Center right within the admin console, and I can go ahead and submit this information right to my desk.com account. Another great example is changing customers to contacts, which we can easily do by clicking the submenu underneath CRM. We understand that you may not want all of your users to be able to change the menus or the functionality here within Business Catalyst. So we have tied the access rights to the admin roles within the system so you can control exactly which users have access to this app. We hope you're excited as we are about the endless possibilities this app brings to Business Catalyst. Have fun.